back again at you with a new video. Know what I'm saying, and I want to talk about the so-called individuality, your individuality, and how important that is. Okay, we're gonna break this down today, all the way through. Yeah, because it seems the Nephilims are there still trying to convince you that you can profit from this social construct. It's not a, and you got a lot of Nephilims on YouTube uh, talking about that, trying to, because they need to keep the slaves. They need to, the religion is what controls the slaves, and the slaves then need this, what I explained to you in my other last videos about the social construct, you know what I'm saying, that grows up all the way to the healthcare, grows up, but it's not for your benefit, it's for the benefit of the people that created that, and we're gonna break it all down. Yeah, because to understand that when you say you are an Israelite, yeah, or you are Pan-African, or you are whatever name, yeah, or African, or Kemetian, whatever names are contracts. But the surf already explained to you that all these names are contracts that they have on you. You know what I'm saying? So your individuality proceeds from you. Yeah, it's you that are the authority of yourself. And if you're not going to be the authority of yourself, you're going to allow someone else to do it for you. That means you are what? Incompetent. That's right. Yeah. Your individuality don't proceed for no Nephilim social construct like they want to convince you. It's all a lie, people. Yeah. You are your own government from day one, and you establish your law. Your law comes from you. These groups, they're going to have their own laws. They're going to have their own legalese. And if you assume them, if you identify with them, then you are under that law that they under. You know what I'm saying? To the extent permitted to them by their God, which is the guy that created this social construct. Because social construct is a big thing, and there are different types of social constructs. You can have your own social construct, and we're gonna get down to that. Yeah, it's you are supposed to be your own government. Yeah, and king of your own state. You know what I'm saying? And because you are the one that established your own social grounds, nobody else can do that for you. And if you allow anybody else to do that, this is why you have nothing. You can own nothing because all the stuff is coming from them, from their social construct, not your social construct, because you are not even, you are a dead entity. When you subscribe to them and their social construct, you become automatically a dead entity. That's what they don't tell you. Yeah, these clowns on YouTube, they're not going to tell you that. That when you assign to their social construct, you are their slave. You are under their laws. It's not that. You're not no longer an individual. You are property of their state because they have their own sovereign state that you belong to you now, and you are under their laws. That's what it is. Whatever group, whatever name is a corporation, and when you join, yeah, be either I'm a Christian, I'm an Israelite, yeah, I'm a Pan-African, I'm an African, I'm Chinese. All of these are corporations. And when you're there, you are under those laws. They don't tell you that because you are supposed to be literate. You're not supposed to know nothing because you're just a product. You are incompetent. So they have to give you rights. That's what they're telling you. And these rights is what is supposed to be your society that they created for you. But you didn't create nothing because you have no soul. And you are under their rights. Yeah, that's why they call you a person. And a person have no rights other than the rights given to him by his Lord, which is the guy that, that got them into this contract. That they are Israelites or that they are whatever name he gave them. So when they assume this name, you already know they're slaves of this corporation that they are called from. They are not individuals, but there are individuals in the world, and individuals create their own social networks, don't they? Can they not create their own social networks independently of an imposed systemic system, corporate name, yeah, locking you into groups and making you a word of state, making you a product, their product. That's why you have no rights, and that's why you all go to jail. Because when you go to court, you have no rights. Even if you did not commit no crime, they're going to put you behind because you have no rights according to their law. Because according to their law, you are under their jurisdiction. It says that you are their slave and they can do as they please with you. Understand that? They're not going to teach these things to these Negroes, and they don't know that. Understand that? So that's why I'm making this video. And look, it turned you into the soulless creep by doing that. You know, and you become their product of exploitation as of today by assuming this social I'm a black panther, then you are part of that corporation, then anything you own belongs to that corporation. You must give money to that corporation. But if you don't assume that identity, yeah, you have no contract with them. They can't take a penny from you because, first off, they never gave you a penny. And they will never ever give you a penny because they dare to take your penny. They dare to take your soul. They are a corporation. But you're not supposed to know that because you're supposed to be ignorant and unlearned. Okay? Because anytime you guys assume the corporate, Yahweh corporate groups, which are any god names, any tribe names, any country nation names, yeah, you're assuming the legalized definitions that become that makes you the peon of the chess game. You're no longer a king of yourself. You're no longer a queen. You're no longer, you're, you're just a peon. And what happened to peons? They go forward until they get dropped. Social constructs is not what you think. It's not a, it's not a, don't let these guys fool you. Your society is supposed to grow from you. Your societal social construct is supposed to start from you. Why would you take part in something that didn't even start from you? It makes no sense. That's why it doesn't work. That's why your kids are in jail. That's why they get nuts. They get mad because they don't know what's happening. They have no rights. They can't do nothing. They can have no right. Why? Because they are not owners of themselves. Because they are not individuals. They are corporate entities. They operate as a group. Yeah. They're not in our realm. They're not individuals. They are own people. Even though they don't even know that. That's what they are. And they're not teaching that to the Negroes. They're telling them that they are saved when they operate in these big corporate groups. Yeah. Paying tax to them and being subordinate to them. Being slaves. And then talk about they don't want to be slaves. They love slavery, man. Yeah. The minute you let them call you an Israelite or African or African American, or any type of nation, man, I'm telling you, yeah, it's all a corporate. You become, you know, it's a corporation. You're a dead entity, and you will be always a slave to them because you are a slave. You are deemed illiterate. Don't forget that, because you didn't uh, define yourself. They defined you that you are an Israelite. For whatever reason, they could give you DNA blood test. They could give you a Bible. They could say you are the son of King David. Whatever they want. They made you an Israelite. Now you are under their laws. You are their slave. You are, and whatever happens in that realm, it's you. Yeah, it's a system. Yeah, it's Yahweh systems. That's how they work. Social constructs. But we're gonna continue because we gotta break this down all the way down. And once you make the contract with them that you are an Israelite or whatever nation, they will assume that you are a non-living person. It's not that you are a dead entity, and this is how the social system will categorize you and will treat you. It's not that. So you have to have a driving license. You have to have all this stuff because you are under this statute, under this God. It's not that. These niggas, that's how they lock you into slavery. The old telebears on YouTube lying, you know. The social system locks you all away from yourself. You know that. They lock you away from yourself, take your soul, yeah, and manifest and invest in your body. They sell your body in the market. You are worth money in the market. It's all their market, not yours. It's not social. You don't benefit from that. You're just a dead entity. You only pay debt that come out of them. Whatever they do, you're gonna pay. If they own somebody, you're gonna pay. If they do a war, you're gonna pay. If they increase taxes, you're gonna pay. You just have to pay. But when they make the money, you're not going to get paid. Okay? You are a dead entity. Dead entities, as they claim, you cannot get paid. You are an Israelite, right? An African. You're a dead entity. Instead of now, we breaking this down all the way. The social system that locks you in, and you got these religious clowns still on YouTube telling you to join big social constructs that are nothing but corporations, and they cannot prove otherwise that it's not. It's not. They can't take you there because once you're there, you lose control of your. You don't have no individuality. They can do whatever they want with you. First, you give you shots and everything by force because you have their property done. That's what happens. And they are not going to tell you. Yeah, they got these systemic social constructs all over the place. They roll you, they get you inside it real fast and give you the promise that, you'll benefit. Yeah, you get benefits from them, but not what you think. Yeah, because you are an idolater and you took a contract for somebody to define you and gave your name and identity. You're a peon now. It's a lie, people. They lie to you. In such system, you have no you be stripped of your rights. First thing, and the beast will give you the right to be silent. No, you have the right to be silent. That's what they tell you. Because you are a slave, you are not self-autonomous individual. You are not an individual. You're not self-autonomous. You are their slave then. That's what they claim. That's why they have this contract on you. Join now. You are an Israelite. Yeah, and all this. But you're gonna find out later that you're not in control of nothing, and nothing is gonna change on your life because it's not coming from you, and you don't know the Mosai. It's not going to change. It's not going to work because you're just an idolater following an idolater system, a religio idolater system, telling you, what you are, where you came from, and all that. How the hell they know? That's what you need to ask. And that is what happens when you go to the court. You have no rights because they already know in advance that you are incapable of having rights, and you gave yourself to them to do whatever they can do with you. You know, that's why all these niggas are in jail. A lot of niggas I see in jail. They don't know the laws and they get involved in these social constructs that thinking they're gonna defend them when they arrest them. You see any cop? You see any of these people that defending you? Let's say you black power and the cops are shooting some black power guy. So what? Nothing happens. If you die there, you die there. If not, don't think that, don't think nothing. Not, and you become a victim because you carry this name. Yeah, the cops are probably already know that, you're a black power member. Uh-oh, it's trouble. It's a contract. Because now you can be a target to them. You know, I'm a Pan-Africanist with all these racist doctrines of their gods. It's another target that they make you. Where do you think you're going? If you're racist and you're making a racist movement based in color and all that crap, yeah, what do you think is gonna get you? Not very far. But that's what these clowns teach them, and they they don't even question them. You know, because the moment they get in court, they assume their systemic ID. They're gonna call them by their names, the capital names. And they're gonna say yeah, yeah, yeah. They're gonna choose somebody to represent them because they are incapable as well. Don't forget that it's always there. It's always down like that. Even when they go to court, why these niggas have to call somebody to represent them? Because they have no mouth or because they have no intelligence and they have no knowledge of defending themselves. So they have to hire the devil to defend them. What do you think is gonna happen? 20 years in jail. Because you are just product to them. You are the when you made the contract that you whatever name you are there in jail with because he was a Black Panther. Well, then you paying for the contract that you have to be a Black Panther. You're supposed to be in jail. You're supposed to be a liberator. You're supposed to be fighting to save this social construct that you are building of Black Pantherism and all that. And this doesn't mean that it involves all the black people. It's a system. It's part of a corporation. It's just a corporation. So see it as a planet, a system that you can sign up there if you want by contract. If you contract with them, then you're part of that. You know, it's all illusion they create, man. That's all I want to tell you guys. And you know, they all owned because they use these names that they assume as identity instead of I'm Ghanaian, I'm Nigerian. Keep going, and you will see what's going to happen to them because they all need to come to an end. insane. It's a contract. These are corporations. They interact with each other based in this world that they create, in these social constructs that they create. And stuff. So they gotta have wars, they gotta have religion, they gotta have all this. It's a social construct that they have. But you can create your own social construct outside of that. You know what I'm saying? And you know your own ID. You can't have nobody, no devil telling you who you are, telling you what you are. This is crazy, people. Who do that? You need to be asleep to allow them to do that. That's why you're a slave. Yeah, that's one reason why they, get you in that contract and you don't even know. It happens to all the people until they wake up. Yeah, they contract with you, but you don't even know. You just assume that identity. They're telling you are called this, you are that section, you are that section, you are Muslim section, you are Christian section. What? These are corporations of Yahweh and this man battle of war. You don't have to be part of that. It's not, and it exists in many levels. You can come out of religion and you're gonna see these other guys claiming they want to save black people, they want to liberate black people, telling them to jump in to this. Jump in and tell them that you are a Pan-African. Yeah, you're going to be under that jurisdiction, which makes you a slave because you are not free no more. You are not an individual no more. You are under their codes and statutes. Don't forget that. If you know law or anything, if you don't know it, it's your problem. You're gonna find out when they arrest you or they do something to you. Then you're gonna find out you have no rights. That's your problem. But that's what they're telling you in their law. That's how it works. That you're supposed to be individual, and you think controls all these corporations that they sign up to as a group. Yeah, whatever name they call it, and they jump in as a group. There's always individuals that own the corporation, and they are the main beneficiaries of the corporation, not you. You're just a member. It's not only a member, but a possession, a product, ownership. You are owned by them. Okay, so you're not even a member. You are owned by them. You're not a member. You are their slave, and they not explain to you, and that's why you jump to these social constructs that enslave you all the way down. You are under this contract. Brother Surf told you, words are contracts, names are contracts. Yeah, anything outside of your social contract don't belong to you, be it physically or lawfully. Instead of, if you read that social contract, you are limited to what they decide. Yeah, when it was supposed to be unique, it was supposed to be different and original, not a mass breed product. Instead of, because your needs are different from everybody else. It's not the same need. Some people, they don't mind to live in that social construct. But some people were born to be individuals and they own the social construct. That's what we were born for. So we're not part of no social construct of anybody who created it. Because there are individuals behind these social constructs that benefit. And it's not you. And if you're smart enough to know that, why would you join it? Why would you own anything to it? I don't get it. It's just dumb. You know. You know. So as an individual man, you're not responsible for no corporate social constructs. Yeah, you don't have to give them no money or nothing. You don't own them nothing. They never paid your bills. Why the hell would you own them? Unless you're dumb and, illiterate. You don't need to give them no money. Standard. They have their own kings. Yeah, because all these social constructs have a ownership. And these are the people that are the kings, they're gods. And they pay taxes to them. They pay anything they pay, any money they give goes to these people. So why the hell would you, being your own individual self, pay to these big corporations? Makes no sense. It's stupid. Yeah, and they shall go for their gods to be saved. Why they need your money of an individual? Well, you have to save, worry about yourself, because they're not gonna worry about you when you need to eat. No corporation is gonna come and give you money. Are you kidding? As an individual, you don't have to worry about the Adamite religious movements, man. At all. It's their problems. You know, they have laws and they are limited to these laws that Yahweh gave them, or whatever owns the corporation or the name brand that they use. They have an owner. They have an individual or group of individuals or an individual that owns that corporation. I can open a corporation right now saying Black Power, Edgar Mendex, and anybody joins, they are under my laws and my statutes, and they are in my state. After that, and I can even make a nation after that, when I have too many people in, millions of people signed up, I build a nation, and then what? All of their money comes to me. All of their laws comes from me, because I am the owner of that social structure and of that name brand that they use. Yeah, whatever name it be. I am the owner. I own that. And I can create my own if I want to. So why the hell would I join? It is for people that have low intelligence. As I told you, you need to be literate like we all are. And then join that crap when you're asleep. That's what happens. As an individual, I'm gonna repeat, only you can find yourself for who you are. Okay? Let no demon define you, man. You know? Your authenticity is that only you can do that. Nobody can define who you are. Yeah? From what galaxy you came before you were born or nothing. They don't know you. They cannot know that. Only you have this confidential information that all you know. Nobody else on earth can be authority over you like that. And you can't allow them. But if you don't know that, then you will allow them. Failing to know, yeah, that will have you defined by them, by Satan. And they will assign you, of course, they will assign you a name, a tribe, a nation. And then you're no longer living. You're the dead. You're social property. Okay? You're a socialite. It's a religion. You get that? Yeah? Yeah. Don't let the devil define you. If you never define yourself, you are suffering from identity attachment. You attach to some other identity and you're gonna be a slave for life. There's no way out. This means you know, you ID yourself by given social constructs. Yeah, which are all corporate religions, masked as social constructs created by them, not by you. Yeah, and these parasitic constructs will feed on your ignorance all the way in. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Because they knowing that you don't know, they take your soul and give you whatever ID. Yeah, whatever ID they gave you, man, makes you their slave. Because your uh, incompetence to define yourself. Understand that? The whole money system, I explain to you, is a construct, is a social construct, and only exists because they brainwash them to do. But nobody benefits from that. As you can see, there are some individuals that actually own banks. The banks don't exist in a social construct, like everybody don't benefit from banks. If you notice, that alone should show you the trick, yeah, of any social construct, is that the guys that own it is the guys that own the banks, where all the wealth goes. So the banks don't belong to you, it belongs to certain or a group of individuals, not your group. Your group is the debt group. You only pay debt. You are owned by them. You're not even a business partner or nothing. You are property. You are their property, and that's that. They can send you to jail. They can send you to slavery. They can do whatever they want, according to their law. As long as you signed up, you have a contract with the devil, and they can do whatever they want. He's your slave. Okay? Welcome to 21st, 22nd century slavery, if you don't know what that is. Okay? You need to be as individuals. They get the money as individuals, not a group. The group never benefits. The group is there to take the debt of whatever the leadership is doing. Yeah, the only benefit that the group gets is the brand name that they all use. You understand that? Because they can use the logos, the brand names, like, Yahweh, Jesus, Pan-Africanism, whatever, man. You can use brand names. But then they own you. That's the only thing they give you. You own the debts that they incur by their law, and they earn the benefits, the profits, just like the bankers. Okay? They created money is a social system, but only a few benefit from that. That's an example that you can take and understand. That's all, man. I'm gonna stop for now. Only you guys can free yourselves, man. Nobody can free you or nothing. As I explained to you, if you don't understand how the social group thing works, and you don't want to be working up as an individual, you're going to crash, you're going to be a slave, you're going to take shots. That's all you need to know, okay? Self-made person is a king of himself, of his realm. Understand that? Yeah. If you're not a self-made person, then you are not king of your realm. You are a slave of somebody else's realm. That's all there is to it. Okay? And no group can confiscate nothing from a self-made person. Yeah? Without no contract, because you have no there's a law of contracts. These dingoes don't even know the law of contracts. They're talking crap on YouTube, people. That's it, man. I'm gonna stop. Love you all. Peace.